Alright guys, quick video. Today we're gonna talk about texting. Okay? So there's a lot of guys who are texting like shit. They don't understand the principles, they don't understand how to text women, and they waste a bunch of time with women that are just time wasters. A bunch of you guys are texting and texting and texting and texting, and you're thinking the more you're investing, the more the girl is attracted to you. That's not the case. Texting is a very, very important topic, especially nowadays where almost everything is digital. And even if you want to set up a date with a woman that you approach, you need to text her to confirm and follow up and see if she's still down, right? Because you don't want to just set up a date and talk to her like that in real life without actually confirming it as well while you text. So texting has multiple levels. You can get women online only by texting, but even if you get a woman in cold approach, you still need to text her as well to follow up. So today we're going to talk about the 3 big mistakes that men are making when it comes to texting. And the first one is being too emotional. I see a bunch of guys sending tons of emojis, like every sentence they need to send a fucking emoji, okay? But what they don't understand is that emojis means emotional. An emoji is emotional. And who's emotional? Women or men? Women. And if women are emotional, you need to stay rational. You need to stay like cold, level-headed, okay? Because, you know, if the woman senses that you're more emotional than her, then naturally she's going to become less emotional herself. And this is due to one big principle that I think a bunch of guys don't understand yet. And it's called the principle of polarity. Okay, the principle of polarity. It's a very simple concept, which means that as men and as women, we have different energies, and you have to view it as a yin and a yang. So imagine a circle here, and imagine the circle is divided by 2, and you have the masculine energy and the feminine energy, and there's yin and yang, right? And the more masculine you are, the more rational you are, the more grounded you are, the stronger you are. Naturally, when you're gonna be with a woman, she is gonna be feminine, nurturing, soft. Okay, she's gonna be, you know, just more flowing, etc. But the more you are feminine, the more you are emotional, the more you start acting all bubbly and girly. Well, as a natural universal law, herself, she is gonna get more masculine. So the more masculine you are, the more feminine she is. And the more feminine you are, and the more masculine she is. So you need to understand that concept. And when you send a bunch of emojis, each and every single text, you're not letting her the ecstasy of becoming feminine, of becoming a, you know, soft and feminine and girly and bubbly, because you are girly and bubbly yourself. So you don't want to send a bunch of emojis. And there's 2 types of emojis, and I'm going to link them here. You should see right now, it should pop on the screen. There's good emojis and there's bad emojis. So even if you, let's say you want to send an emoji, you know, once in a while, there are some emojis that you should not use. You should not use these emojis. So it is linked here. I'm sure I'm going to put it when I edit the video. There's good emojis, as you can see on the screen, and there's bad emojis, as you can see on the screen. So I'm gonna show them to you, right? You should see them right now. Okay, they're all the ones that are bad. You don't want to use them. Okay, you don't want to use them. It's girly, it's bubbly, it's feminine. The good ones, you want to use them, but very scarcely. Emojis can be used in a smart way. You can use emojis to flirt with her in some way. So for example, every time I'm sending something flirty, let's say I'm asking the girl like, oh, so what do you do here besides breaking hearts? Okay, that's one of my, I love saying that to girls. Okay, so what do you do here besides breaking hearts? When I say that sentence, like when I send it, I might put like an emoji, like a teasing emoji, you know? And that adds to the flirtation, that adds to the fun, etc. So that's good. But most of the time I'm not going to use any emojis, okay? And it's good to appear kind of cold, kind of brash, you know, because if you appear too girly and if you appear too invested emotionally, Women don't like it. They're gonna ghost you for sure if you do that. So first thing, stop sending a lot of emojis. So the second thing is you don't want to compliment women online. Okay, you don't want to compliment women via text. You don't want to tell her, oh, you're so cute, oh, you're so pretty, oh, blah, blah, blah. Because women are getting a ton of validation from multiple men all over the world, and you know, by doing that, you're not separating yourself from the pack. You're just giving her a bunch of validation for nothing, and it looks like you need her more than she needs you. And most likely, she's gonna say, oh, I know, thank you. Okay, she's just gonna say that. Oh, I know, thank you. And then you're fucked, because now you're in her frame, and that's not good. You're giving your power away by doing that. So even if she's the hottest girl in the world, you never want to tell her, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're so cute, blah blah blah. No, you always want to appear like, oh, she's never enough. She should do more. She should invest more. She could be more. You always want to appear like you're never satisfied. Like she never satisfies your standards in a way. That's the frame. Okay? And you always want to come from a qualifying frame, where like you're always qualifying her to see if she fits, to see if she's the right fit for your life. That's the right frame when texting. Now there's plenty of multiple other frames and other ways that I teach on my programs, but you know, this is a big frame, you know, having a buyer's frame, and I've talked about that in the past. Even in cold approach, you always want to have a buyer's frame. Now the third big mistake is guys sending a bunch of blocks of texts in a row. Okay, so I call it the block rule. If she sends one block of text, I'm only gonna send a block. If she sends 2 blocks of texts, I'm only gonna send 2 or less. If she sends 3 blocks of texts, I'm only gonna send like 3 or less. That's it. If she sends like 1 block, I'm not gonna send like 3 blocks, because it looks like I'm too invested. I'm investing too much compared to her. And guys, it all comes down to the dynamic of compliance and investment. It's simple economics, you know, more supply, less demand, bro. More supply, less demand. It's simple economics. That's why I've always said, you know, dating is just communication, psychology, and economics. Okay, just understanding how humans work, understand how humans function, what makes a human scarce and valuable, understanding how to communicate in the most high value way possible, and understanding, you know, basic economics that make sense and that make you understand social dynamics in a pragmatic way. When you invest more, you're giving more supply, more supply, more supply. Well, naturally, she's gonna have less demand for you. She's gonna have less demand for you because you're offering supply all the time. So if you send her a bunch of texts all the time and you invest all the time, what's gonna start to happen is she's gonna start to slow down, you know, pull back. She's probably gonna hit some other guys as well, etc. So, you know, I've worked in the fashion industry and the modeling industry in the past, and I saw with my own eyes, you know, models, like girls who were working with me, you know, getting like 50 DMs per day. 50. They were popular. Like they were like, you know, they had like 50K plus followers and shit. But even like 50 DMs a day from dudes. Okay, there were even like sometimes they got some dick pics, stuff like that. So there's so much supply, and why would your attention be scarce and valuable if you're giving your attention away freely? You never want to give your attention away freely. You always want to invest equally or less, and the interaction has to progress towards a specific goal, which is to meet up in real life. Okay? The purpose of online is to meet up in real life and to do less talk and more walk. Okay? Less talk, more walk. And so use fewer words, text less, be very concise when you speak, less emotionality, less emojis, no compliments, no free validation. Okay, all of these things will improve your game exponentially in terms of online and texting. Then of course there's a lot of variables that I teach inside my programs about how to set up your profile the right way. I teach also specific systems to find the right girls, etc. To, you know, the whole texting system as well. So there's more to this. Okay, there's more to this, and if you're interested, you can schedule a call with me, and I'll be happy to see your situation and help you if possible. But you know, for now, if you're making these mistakes that I've explained, stop doing that. 90% of the girls you're talking to online, you're never gonna see in real life. That's the sad truth. So you want to be very scarce with your time. You want to take your time seriously, and you want to treat your attention like gold. Attention is the new digital gold. You need to understand that. Okay, it's not only with women. It's, you know, why do you think Facebook is getting billions of dollars? Because they can manipulate our attention, and advertisers can, you know, pay to get our attentions from Facebook, right? So attention, you know, the attention is the new gold, whether with women, with apps, you know, tech, all of that. You need to understand that, and you need to treat it scarcely. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.